This sword has become a staple in my own training, and it never fails to please. The Miao Dao, or sprout leaf saber, is similar to the Ming Dynasty Chang Dao or the Zanma Dao, or later on when you get into the Qing Dynasty, the long-handled sabers. However, this is specifically from the Republican era, which dates from 1912 to about 1949, and that makes it a very modern sword. The name Silver Swallow is based on a couple of factors. First off, the color silver. Now, usually Miao Dao on the market have golden, brass-colored fittings, but this one in particular has a silver stainless steel color, which makes it really stand apart from other Miao Dao. Swallow is a reference to the agility of the blade, which moves as nimble as the bird itself. But it also pays homage to two sword masters in their own respects. The first was a Republican-era sword master who was renowned with his skills with the Miao Dao. He was also known by the nickname Little Swallow. The second is in reference to a famous Japanese swordsman, Sasaki Kojiro, who was known for his skill with the Odachi longsword, very similar to this Miao Dao. Now, he was famous for a specific technique that he called the reverse swallow cut. And though nobody knows exactly how it was done, a lot of people have tried to recreate it based off of some of the descriptions and stories told about Sasaki. The sword itself is quite nimble and agile, and for a total length of nearly 5 feet long, it weighs just over 3 pounds. Now, to put that into perspective, the Song Zanma Dao from LK Chen is 6 inches shorter and weighs almost twice as much as this. The weight reduction is all thanks to a very unique design that allowed a thick and robust spine to support a much thinner blade edge. Now you can really see this in the cross section. It has a piped circular spine that grinds down and transitions into a thin edge bevel. Now this was possibly inspired by British or German cavalry swords of the period, but when you see this on a longsword, it's a key identifier of a Miao Dao as compared to the Ming and Qing dynasty longswords. Another factor to the agility of this sword is the length of the handle. Now this handle length is similar to its Ming and Qing dynasty predecessors, and it really is a little bit longer than you would see in the contemporary Miao Dao these days. Now this makes a huge difference because this little bit of extra length gives an added amount of balance and leverage, which of course translates over into control, power, and of course speed. Now the wood on the scabbard and the handle are a matching dark wood called Jichimu or chicken wing wood, and it's based off of the pattern of the wood grain because it resembles the same kind of patterns that you would see in bird feathers. It is native to Fujian and is commonly used for furniture, but it is a gorgeous addition to the LK Chen sword. The contrast of the dark wood really makes the stainless steel fittings, pommel, and slightly recessed cupguard stand out on this sword for a truly elegant and refined appearance. The blade is forged with a high carbon manganese spring steel and is finished with a smooth shine and polish. Now it is sharpened specifically so that it is sharper near the tip of the sword and gets less sharp as you get closer to the guard. Now I'll leave all the specs down below in the description, as well as a link to this sword on the LK Chen website, so you can go find out all the details that you want to see if you want to pick up this sword as well. Now, I'm not the leading expert on Miao Dao. I've handled quite a few in passing over the years, and I've had really extensive experience with pretty much 3 grades of Miao Dao. One was the most basic, very flimsy wushu lightweight sword. The next was the upgraded wushu sword with a little bit more firmness and a little bit more weight to it. And then of course, this cut-ready LK Chen sword, which is a huge jump up above anything else. The Silver Swallow is by far the best Miao Dao that I've ever worked with. I mean, just beyond the aesthetics of it, the long blade, the curvature of it, the dark wood handle, the stainless steel fittings, this sword works so well. It is so agile, so nimble. The length of the handle is very comfortable. The grip itself is very comfortable. It's got great balance, and of course, it just is so fast. This sword is always a pleasure to work with, and it's become a staple of my training routine. Now, I absolutely love this sword, if you haven't been able to tell that already. And I know I've been gushing a lot about this sword in this video, but this sword is definitely a gush-worthy sword. Now, if you want to pick one up for yourself, whether you want to put it on display, practice your routines, cut through targets, this sword absolutely delivers. And if you want to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description down below, and you can click on the LK Chen icon after this video to hop on over to the site as well. And I totally recommend this one if you are into Miao Dao or if you want to get into it, because this is a really comfortable sword. It looks great and it feels great in motion. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions, drop a comment down below, or if you own one, let me know what you think about your Miao Dao and if you love it as much as I do. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.